Welcome to Dream Quest, Questers. Things are just gonna get weirder, guys. This is the path. So it's, again, sorry about the map heavy videos. Back up just a bit, the other ones, to catch up to here. This is the eye of a fish, and we found a fish. Also, I forgot to mention that fish we found here as a giant eye. We find ourselves in the eye of a fish. That leads us to another, again, abstract fish, but a fish nonetheless. Kind of looks like another one in the cigarette card. This one here on the map, I got a short, explain it better for everybody, check it out. This fish that you find yourself in leads you to another fish with a big eye. Now we're in the eye of the fish, or, as we'll find out later, the eye of God. And if you look, it points you. The music gets real weird, too. It's pointing me, man. It's pointing me right there. Okay. See? Everybody see where it's pointing? Boom. Right here. But even if you don't know that, if you don't notice that, like I didn't the first time, I just walked down here. And this is blocked. And it leads you back to the eye of the God. Points you that way. Let's say you don't realize that and you skip it. Here's why I say there's multiple paths. And everybody can do this and find their own path. I went down here and I just followed this, and this led me to the bridge. Now I'm at a double bridge. It's a bridge to another bridge. Here at the center of the two birds, a land bridge and a crossing up above here on the rocks. So you got two bridges and you find yourself between them. Okay? And now I'm on a bridge that leads to another bridge. And if I go underneath of it, I'm between them. Can't tell you why, but when I went, I looked this way the first time. In retrospect, it makes perfect sense because the eye points to it, but I didn't realize that. I came here at night, and I glanced over, and if you do this, somebody else can recreate this. I'm sure it'll work because we've all seen the glitches where there's like a glowing path. I got a stream on that up too. You can check it out. Glows, and it's on the rocks, and we all know it, but you have to see it at the right time, or you won't ever know it's there. That's what happened here. When I looked over, there was just a little glimmer, like a little twinkle. And it pulled me this way. By the way, what I was thinking too was like, am I going to have to search this whole bridge for my next sign? Like, am I going to have to go through this with like a fine-tooth comb? And then this twinkled right here. And I came over to it, and I noticed this guy. And that's what I found out later represents New Austin. Okay, there's like it's salt on the rocks or on the cement. And what we saw earlier was the fish. And so again, our clues are overlapping and they're layered like a spider web. That's what's happening. Everything's doubled up and layered. Birds, cowboy, guitar, fish, eyes, cement, rock, salt. Okay, everything connected. We got this. It's New Austin. Wait for the train to pass. What you doing, buddy? I'm trying to help you, man. I'm showing them the way. So anyway, New Austin on one side. This is the northern side of the border. Wooded mountain area, green, like pine trees. There's better pictures of it online. Other people have seen this and pointed it out for years. That there's an image on the bridge here that represents the border. They've definitely posted this before and said, "Hey, look at this." Many times I've seen the posts, but nobody knew what it meant, what it was, and that's how we got. If there's anything I could be doing, first of all, hit like and subscribe, guys. Love you for that. So I appreciate it a lot. Yeah, if I'm not explaining it well enough, please let me know. All of our clues overlap. Landmarks, marks from God and or the creator of the game. That's why I know it's real. It's a game. I said this before. Come look at these. Like if you come here at night in the moonlight too, I think it's easier to see. Sorry to be map heavy, but I want to go through that real quick for everybody one more time. Guitar, right? Fort Wallace is a guitar. Carried us to Window Rock. We find Rock Cowboy. He's the other video. There's a cowboy made of rocks, and he's between the two eagles, which are pointing in opposite directions. So if you're the cowboy in that situation, you need to get between the two eagles, which is this giant river here. It's like one of the only places you can get between the two eagles. Signs point to things. Okay? From all of our clues, signs point to other signs. So this guitar pointed us to the birds, brought us downriver. connected us to the birds, which connected us to another bird, connected us to this goose. So the guitar neck connected us to the birds, goose neck. Definitely connected, guys. Like, I can't spell that out. We know wordplay from Butcher's Creek. Watch that video. Play comes into play heavily. Guitar neck connected to the bird, which is connected to another bird. Actually, two birds in a way, because it's a turkey and a goose. Two birds connected to two more birds. Brought us to the eye of a fish, and we found a fish. So we have two fish now. The fish led us all the way over here. This fish. We found ourselves in the eye of a fish, pointed us to the border. Bridge. Brought to you by another bridge. We just doubled up on bridges. Might be safe to assume we're looking for bridges when we get here. That's how the clues work. Again, I understand if people don't get it. It's a big leap of faith. That's what you're doing from Window Rock on. A giant leap of faith. Like I say, it's only going to get weirder. And we will confirm. You will see that it is the path. Yeah, stay tuned, guys. And sorry about map heaviness here. That's going to be what it's like. You can at least see the cave there, right? And I can tell, and most people can tell by the shapes of this stuff, that it's not the mountains. It's New Austin. It's the desert. It's just shaped differently. It's rounder. It's got little, like, enclave thingies there. This is the northern side of the border. Over here, you got all your pine trees. The mountain here, come take a better look at it. It's a winter mountain. You can tell by the art. Jagged, crooked, where this is more rounded on that side. Another thing, too, they're reversed. So this presents the border. This should be New Austin. This is southern. It's northern, but it's reversed. So that's another clue and another thing we're going to have to keep in mind. I got here from going to the center of all our clues, all our landmarks. And now it's given me a center, a division. So another connection. Get here. What are some of the other connections? So there's more that I didn't follow the ones I said. But again, I want people to do this themselves because you'll make your own connection. Every time I do this, I make more connections to the same path. In a way, it's a different path because it tells a different story. Maybe I didn't find myself in the eye of God, like I said. I just connected these bridges, and maybe you're really into programming and you understand how all that works. So you're just following land bridges or some shit. Like, I don't know, man. It's just, we'll get into it, but you're making up a story. You're telling a story. And like and subscribe. Love you guys. You did follow the eye of God. You stood in the middle of the eye of God. Now you stand in this little pool here, and you're in the middle again, looking at the border in your next sign. There's going to be a lot of that, a lot of deja vu moments. Right? Watch the Epsilon logs or something. GTA players should know more about that than the Red Dead players, I think. Deja vu is going to be a big part of it. I already did it in a weird way. Stay tuned, guys.